do it like this. So she is the one that has all the planning, you know, and I'm just like I said, all over the place. I can tell you a whole bunch of stuff I like to do, you know, but I have to stay grounded because, you know, she's my backbone. Yeah.
Well, definitely. I want to tell you that your work is just phenomenal. As I keep looking there, as we're talking, as I keep looking at your website and the various things you've done, my whole question is, how? How?
Mr. Jackson, he asked me the same thing. I mean, you know, he paints as well, you know, what he did, you know. And he asked me the same thing when I did the murals. I was up to the ranch about 5 months, you know, doing two big 8-foot by 9-foot painting murals. I did one of them on the all sheet metal. And as I was painting, he would come up to the train depot where he keeps his big train that he named Catherine, of his mom, that, you know, used to go on tour around the Neverland. And he would come up and he'd be sneaking around sometimes, and I'd be looking around for Mr. Jackson, and Mr. Jackson would be over here. He'd be over there. He moves so fast. I mean, you know, he can really moonwalk, brother. I'm talking about he can go. So, because, you know, you just look around and then suddenly he's gone. He's there. But there's so many places on the ranch. But anyway, I have to say this. Now, I'm going to show you how a big jokester he is, so, you know, people can understand that he loves to play and he has a great heart. Now, when I first met him at the Neverland Ranch, now, I had asked Mr. Jackson, which he keeps telling me, you know, hey, just call me Michael, but I would go over and over and over, you know, Mr. Jackson. And so I told him, I said, now, you remember when we were down in Laguna and you signed that painting for me? I said, you know, I really appreciate that. And he looked at me and he goes, what painting? And I mean, he took it all the way to the river, you know. I don't know what you're talking about, you know. And I'm sitting up there going, now, wait a minute, either I'm crazy. I know this was Michael Jackson signed my painting down here. You know, all these people, Liz Taylor, police and everybody. But anyway, so he just played it all the way to the T. And then he said, oh, I remember what painting, Stilly. Don't worry about it. And I like to come unglued. I was like, wow, you know. I mean, he took it that far, you know, to tease me. But he finally came around and said, no. He said, I remember signing that painting, you know. And to see his smile, I mean, his not only was his teeth just white, but I mean, to see his little smile, you know what I mean? It was just great.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, brother.
No, go ahead.
If you, out of all the things over the years that we've heard about Michael Jackson, good and bad, if you could describe him with one word, out of all the times you've known him, throughout the time that you have known him, what would that be?
That's love, brother. That's without a doubt. Ain't no doubt about it. Just like Jesus Christ gave his only begotten son because of the love, Michael Jackson gave his love. I mean, kids, people, I'm telling you something. Listen to what I'm going to say right here. Now, Mr. Jackson designed Neverland Ranch because he didn't want to grow up. Mr. Jackson designed Neverland Ranch because of love. This wasn't that he didn't want to grow up. His story was just a little bit different than Peter Pan's. He did it for the love of people. And that's what I say about Disneyland. Disneyland has it twisted. Not that I'm bad-mouthing Disneyland, but Disneyland has it twisted. They want to charge you. Michael Jackson never charged anybody. He let my whole family and neighbors come up to the Neverland Ranch, and he closed the whole ranch down. I still get talk of that today, of the neighborhood. When I go in the neighborhood I used to live in, when we go to Neverland? When we go to Neverland? And they're serious. You know, and these people were young people. But what I'm trying to say is that if Disneyland would sometime give something away free, they would get more people. Because Michael gave that place to people. Yes. And when I was working there, I never felt like one day I was at work. When I'd be up on that scaffold, I was not working. Can you understand what I mean?
Exactly.
Beautiful.
Man, that is great. And it's sad that he, like I said, that he's gone, but, you know, maybe now people can understand the life of Michael Jackson. And then leave the man alone, let him rest, and, you know, let us live throughout the music and the stuff that he has. People like you who have great memories of him, they can never be able to tear him down with those memories, you know, that you've experienced with him. So that is great. That is great.
Oh, now, every day I see him. Mm-hmm. Every day I hear him on the radio, I see him. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. I say every day I hear him on the radio or I see his picture, and then, you know, it takes me in just a little bit deeper, you know what I mean, than just to see him dancing or see them fighting over whatever, you know, his property or whatever it is. I mean, he wasn't about that with Michael. I'm so serious. I mean, it was not about that, about him. You know, I can say that on a personal level because, I mean, 5 months is a long time to spend in somebody's house without getting to know that person. You know, sometimes you see him wandering around out there, you know, he just thinking about just to himself, you know. I mean, I got to see him, and he'd get on that little RV, the little four-wheeler, and brother, look at here, you better look out, because he gone. And I mean, Michael wasn't no joke. He had a brand new one, and I'm telling you, when he got on that thing, they couldn't catch him. Yeah, he was gone, because he go all over that, you know, that ranch is huge.
Right,
it
is. We have just a few minutes left. We got just a few minutes left. We got just a few minutes left. I want to tell everybody once again to view the painting online of Michael Jackson Elizabeth Taylor. Go to www.theartman.com, or if you want to place a bid on it on eBay right now, you still have time left. Go to www.ebay.com. Type in Leon Jones, Michael Jackson, and you will find that painting. You can place a bid on it to purchase it for yourself. If you want to purchase any other paintings that you find on the official website, you can get those by emailing info@theartman.com, okay? For any updates about Leon Jones, right now for this show, you want to go back to the show, www.blogtalkradio.com/hypetalkradio. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/talkwithtaj. Brother, I've had a great time. Is there anything that you want people to know that you want to tell them before we get out of here today?
Brother, all I want to say is this. I have a very close friend by the name of Dee Cypher. She's an artist out of Orange County, and I'm telling you, I say that is this, is because if you believe in yourself, God first, and if you believe in your friends, good friends, you're going to do anything you want to do, because I'm 52 years old, and I'd have never thought in my life that I would have the only one painting in the world of Michael Jackson first and Liz Taylor. And all my dreams have come true. So just believe in God and believe in yourself and your friends, and I guarantee you, anything you want to go. Please stress that. I really want to stress that to everybody that's listening, because it's the truth.
Well, we appreciate it, man. We appreciate your time. You know, I've had a ball with you on this. We had a ball with you today on the show. Definitely, I will get Makita to get that information to me about the young lady you spoke to me about earlier. Okay, and once again, what is the church that you're going to be donating the 10% to once the bidding is over for the painting?
It's the I lost my whole train of thought. Sorry about that. Anyway, okay. It's Nicole Banks, and it's the West Los Angeles Church God in Christ.
Okay. So everybody get that. If you missed that, you can go back to the show and listen to the show again, and you can get that information. And definitely come back after. We want you to come back on the show after this is all over, and then tell us how everything went. Okay? Cool?
Okay.
Will do?
Hey, brother, I sure appreciate it. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
No problem, man. Thank you. Keep it up, man, because, man,
okay.
That work is, trust me, I'm going to continue to promote that site, because that site needs to be promoted. People on my side of the earth need to know about theartman.com, so definitely we'll keep plugging that for you. All right?
Thank you, brother. And I like the way you said it, on your side of the earth, but I'm sure on your side.
Well, I appreciate it, man. Well, we want thank you, man. Take care. And everybody else out there, we want to appreciate you for listening to the Talk with Todd show right here on Hype Talk Radio with Leon Jones. All right, this Airbrush painting of Michael Jackson, Elizabeth Taylor. You want to see that, go to www.theartman.com. Want to place a bid on it one last time, go to ebay.com, type in Leon Jones and Michael Jackson. You will find a bid to buy it for yourself, all right? Hey, like I tell everybody out there, love each other as you expect to be loved. Take care of one another. Be safe out there. And thank you for listening to my show live. Until next time on the Talk with Todd show, y'all take care and God bless. Yeah. Bye-bye.